So I want to tell a couple of stories that have a certain theme about the trips and the places that I've been to, the first of which is Kisumu. And as I showed you in Kenya, near Lake Victoria, I believe, is this village called Kisumu. And I just sort of want to relay a story of basic development that I've seen personally firsthand, and that it's pretty simple. Let me go back. So here in North America, it's really difficult to imagine or conceive of how basic the equation between calories and life are in the developing world. So I don't even think about it. You know, I'm hungry, I go eat. I'm starving if I don't have something for 4 hours. I'm starving, and I start getting all irritable. Well, in the developing world, literally it's a function of how many calories do I have in my body, which is fuel, to go and do basic stuff. So maybe I'll get 1,000 calories today. That'd be great. Not very likely, but that'd be great. I'm gonna have to walk 5 kilometers to get some water, carry it back on my head. That's burnt off 500 calories, probably. It's pretty heavy. And then what do I do with the remaining 500 calories? Well, I gotta cook some food for my family, if I have some food. And then I've gotta get things ready for when my husband gets home from the field, if he actually went to the field instead of the bar. And then sleep. So it's a real basic equation between how many calories I have in my body and what I can actually do in the world. So here you see people, pretty typical scenario. Well, that road actually isn't very typical. It's usually paths that are overrun. I went to this village, and they had started some basic development. And the way it started off was, we make poverty really complex when it really isn't. We've got, people flying to 5-star hotels, having 1,000-person conferences, talking about new ideas in philanthropy and changing the world. When we don't need any of that, people know what to do already. The people know what to do already. We just need to help them a bit. So pretty basic story in Kisumu. It started by caring about the kids. Our kids are starving to death, and they can't learn in school because they have no food in their belly, and they don't have energy to walk to school. So what can we do? Well, they started out with agriculture. We'll do some spot fertilizing, so we'll put fertilizer right on that plant, and some watering techniques. And all of a sudden, within one season, one growing season, 10 times the food, 10 times the calories, 10 times. Are you kidding me? The world changes. So what happens next? They got 10 times the amount of food now. They start a school feeding program. Every one of their kids is going to get a meal every day. Brilliant. That sounds like a nice idea. Well, it's better than nice, because now those kids, instead of sitting in their desk, not able to concentrate, not able to learn, even if they're lucky enough to be in a school, now they can sit still and learn. This school went from ranked 197th out of 204 in the country to 5th within 1 year of starting the school feeding program, just because kids could sit and learn. Amazing. So, yeah, cute, huh? Very happy. So, after the school feeding program was started, and they've got 10 times the amount of food, well, now they've got all this food, they don't have to sell it to the first person walking by for whatever price they can get just to stay alive. They started a cereal barn. What's a cereal barn? Well, everyone grows their food, they throw it in this shed. Some people negotiate better prices at a certain time of year when the prices are peaked, because it can stay warm and dry in here. And they get way more money for the food that they've grown. So all that extra food, they're feeding their kids, and they're selling it at good prices, which means next they can start little businesses. So now we can start a mushroom growing factory. Not that kind of mushroom, So they can start little businesses that then continue to spiral them upwards. We call it the virtuous cycle. Not the vicious cycle, but the virtuous cycle, the one that keeps spinning up because it keeps feeding itself and making it better. So small things are making a huge difference.